if there was a cryptid battle royale where you had to choose a cryptid to participate and win, who would you pick?
Such a good question.
It's such a thinker, that one, isn't it?
Right. Hello. Doing a pod, innit? John's not here. So you can enjoy this.
Hence the unprofessionalism of the intro.
I thought it was absolutely class, Loz.
I feel like it is as professional as it's ever been.
To be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, we're now 32 episodes and we don't have an intro, really.
Yeah.
We don't have an outro. So
Yeah.
It's kind of shocking.
it's kind of shit.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's make one right now.
Yeah. We'd have to, I don't know, do we have like a hook line we can throw in there at the end? I feel like
Logan or anything.
That's it. We'll come up with it. We normally do it on the fly anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
It's 32 episodes in. You're asking for us to do it on the spot here and now, and it's taken us this long.
It's
an
an evolving
it like
podcast. It continues to evolve. All right,
That's
just
it.
stay with me. Okay? It's a bit of a rocky ship. Just stay with us, please. You know. But yeah, we're going to be doing 2 sentence horror stories, even though some of these are actually 3, technically. I think.
That's it. I'm out.
I mean, they're from BuzzFeed, so we'll blame them. There's a lot to blame for them, to be honest. Apart from what was it, the Unsolved Mysteries they did, the series they did with Shane and Ryan, which is, I've said it before, best thing they've ever done.
100%.
The rest of it is shite. Anyway, that's the brand deal with BuzzFeed in the toilet.
Out the window.
Yeah.
There will be no BuzzFeed solved with the Drip podcast. It's over.
We never wanted it. But I'm speaking for Jordan here. Never wanted it. Never.
Shane and Ryan left. It all went to shit.
That's it. Well, you're gonna get us in for, to try and steady the ship. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Now, Watcher, if Shane and Ryan want us, we'll entertain.
Yeah, that's a fair shout. So, Watcher,
right.
I am speaking for Jordan again. We're interested. I bet he's gonna regret
collab.
Looking back at this episode, but
yeah,
I have all the power, so I edit this, so I could just keep in.
Who's going out?
The 3 or 4 minutes we had of just it was scintillating. But that might be a Patreon exclusive. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just plug the Patreon. Let us £1 a month. You know it makes sense. We'll also have a Patreon question at the end. So if you are already a member of the Patreon, 3 questions in. We'll answer them every pod. 1. Don't get greedy. Should we just crack on with these stories?
Yeah.
Should we do an order? So, like, do you want me to go first, then Maya, then Scott, then Bailey, or whatever way you want to do it?
Yeah.
So let's go. I'll put this on the screen so everyone at home watching this can see what we're saying. If you're listening, you have to take our voices.
You're not allowed to read ahead, viewers.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. I mean, I could zoom in to the point where you can't, but then it just becomes unreadable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not great, is it?
No.
That's all right. Yeah. Well,
that's fine. Do it like this.
Yeah,
right?
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
The first one, I don't know how many we'll get through. How many did we do last time? It's quite a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah. They're snappy, aren't they?
I mean,
two sentence horror stories.
Yeah, they do tend to be pretty snappy.
85 2 sentence horror stories. That's 170 sentences.
Fuck. There you go.
I think.
It's not just paranormal. It's math.
Mathematics.
That's it. I found a journal in the attic detailing every day of my life up until today. The last entry simply read, "Tomorrow the story will be complete." And I managed to fuck it. But it's all right. It's all right.
All you had to read was 2 sentences.
It's a lot to ask. There's no judgment passed.
We just do 1 sentence. Fucking
Maybe we should just do 1 word.
Yeah. Let's alternate.
Life.
Oh dear.
What?
Spooky. 10 out of 10.
Boo. I found a journal in the attic detailing every day of my life up until today. The last entry simply read, "Tomorrow the story will be complete." I don't get it. Anyone want it? Anyone want that one?
I think it means that obviously, like, you found a journal detailing everything up in the life, and then tomorrow the story will be complete, meaning you're probably gonna die. That's how I kind of understand it.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's implying there's someone in your attic writing a journal
I
All that.
see.
about
I
your
didn't think
life.
about that.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That's
I was
I sort of
thinking
got, you
more
know,
like
squatter in the attic, writing down everything. Tomorrow
Froggers.
I'm going to
Yeah.
kill them.
Froggers.
Done.
That's it.
Love Froggers.
The story will
cool
be complete.
niche.
A cool niche.
Cool
See, a
niche.
group of people are now niches. It's all right.
Yes.
Fine.
Are we rating these at all, or are we just
I
going
think
to
we've
kind
got
of flow
to.
them?
I think that's
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Odds on any story getting over a 5.
Well, Lozzie, do you want to kick us off?
I mean, I fucked it. So I'd have to give it at least over a 2 for me mispronouncing some of the actual story. I do apologise to the accredited author. I'll go for a 4. I didn't really understand it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scott?
Yeah, I think probably maybe a 4. It's, you know, solid.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.
That's
Yeah.
it. Not
I'd
so
probably. I'd give it a 3. It had to be explained, so it can't.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I'm kind of disappointed we haven't immediately started with the ones.
Yeah, isn't it?
This is
It
rare
could be
for
all
our.
Plenty of time, guys.
This is rare for our ranking system.
Yeah. Okay. Believability, Loz.
Right, let's go for a 10-step criteria. Jesus. I mean, 2 sentences. What can you believe?
I believe you rated it a 1. Next one.
Nice. Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. After working the night shift at the morgue, I got into the elevator ready to leave. The button for the basement was already pressed. Oh, come on. That sucks.
Right, so we know Maya's rating.
10.
Okay, this one I don't get.
Right. So isn't it like, obviously, I don't know layouts of buildings with morgues, but I'd feel like they'd be in the basement.
Yeah. Generally.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I might be completely wrong. I mean, I've never been in a morgue or had any sort of information about morgues, but I feel like that's where they'd be.
Yeah. And also, just because they're working the night shift doesn't mean that they're the only person there. Like, chances are the morgue is at a hospital where there will be loads of other people working.
Yeah, true.
It's just
I mean, it's a 1.
yeah, it's a 1.
I don't get the horror story part of the horror.
No, it needed more sentences. This wasn't a 2-sentence horror story.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't fit the criteria.
I mean, as long as they don't put a full stop in, it could be one really long run-on
Exactly.
sentence.
Right.
Exactly, just loads of commas.
Loads of commas. All the commas.
Okay, number 3 then. I think we're all
We're
going
going for 1 all round then, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even think we need to take a vote on that, do we?
Everyone at home, let us know what you think.
Is this one me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want it?
I heard my mum calling me from the kitchen, but she died 5 years ago. As I approached, her voice whispered, "Run, he's in the house."
So this one, obviously, I'm going to make a massive assumption and assume there's not a guy called Run in there.
I would think that you're correct in thinking that.
Okay.
So, do you remember the other week we did those stories that turn people into believers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we had the firefighter who heard the voice
Yeah.
telling them to get out. This is basically that, but with less words.
Yeah, pretty much. What I think the reason I found it disappointing is I'm thinking of that horror story where it's like the mum shouts for him, but then he goes towards the mum, and then the mum is upstairs, and she's like, "Don't go, I heard it too." That was the vibe I was getting for it, and it's not got up to that level. So a 1.
I would argue for this being higher than a 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just because there is established that there is something that's actually happened.
true.
That's true. That is
True.
true.
5 years ago, his mum died.
Cool.
True.
Or their mum died.
And now
Yeah.
she's talking to them.
Yeah, whereas the previous one, I was like, a button on a fucking elevator. What?
Yeah. At least this one is like confirmed spiritual.
Yeah.
So
I agree. You've
generosity,
1.2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I think a 2's solid.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
Off to a fantastic start.
Okay. I received a letter in the mail that said, "I'm watching you." The creepy part, the letter was postmarked from my own address.
All right. First things first. 3 sentences.
Yep,
I did say.
Don't piss me off.
yep.
You fucking don't.
0 out of 10. Didn't meet the criteria.
So, what's a postmark? Is that like a return to sender
I
I
think so.
guess.
where you put your own address on the back? Because surely anyone could just write that.
Yeah.
If I was trying to write a creepy
Freak
letter, the
out.
first thing I'd do is
Yeah.
put the return to this address on it.
Yeah. And also, like, if you're writing an anonymous "I'm watching you" letter, you're not going to put your own address on it, are you?
Let's just talk about this from like a logical point of view. That someone's written this out. Someone's living in the walls of their house,
Yeah.
and they're watching them. They've written this out. They've then gone to the post office, bought a stamp, put it on the letter, posted it, waited a couple of days for the postman to bring the letter back.
Yeah.
I feel like there are
why?
easy. I
Just
feel like there are
leave- just-
easier ways.
Yeah, just leave
Yeah.
it on the table.
Yeah,
on a
just
napkin
Yeah.
or something.
write a note and put it there.
Just leave it on
You've
the
had-
That's
table.
such a good
You've added
point.
in the postal system, which has made
Or-
this
Yeah.
completely not scary.
Just really creep them out when they're in the shower. Just write it on the mirror in the steam.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
So
don't
many better
fucking
ways.
Post it and wait 3 working
Yeah.
days.
That's
Innit?
it.
Innit? That's actually
One.
and also really risk getting caught as well. And also, if you've got time to just live in the walls of someone's house, you don't have a job. How are you paying for this
I
damn?
have to say, I've added that bit. The story didn't say they lived in the walls. I've
Well,
just assumed.
In
You've
the
got time to live in the walls of someone's house.
fucking job shaming people.
yeah. Get a fucking job, mate.
See
Jesus
what's happened.
Christ.
This person was writing their journal. They've lost the journal because
exactly.
someone went up into the loft and found it.
That's it.
And
This
then
is
they've
the
had to
same
post a letter
guy.
instead.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's a bit of shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Universally panned.
In the bin. It's a 1.
Yeah, 1. It doesn't make any sense logically, and it's 3 sentences. So
Yeah.
Fucking minus
I mean,
1.
Yeah.
yeah, that's really
We
pissed
just
me
forget
off.
we read it. Let's just forget we read it.
Yeah.
Next one,
You
number
didn't read
5.
Okay, so number 4.
Fucking hell.
The last man on earth sat alone in a room. Suddenly, he heard a knock on the door.
Ah.
It was a woman. Plot twist next.
Yeah, it's true.
Ah, yes, a riddle.
Yeah.
The last man on earth sat alone in a room. He heard a knock on the door. How did it happen?
That is literally a Batman comic.
There
Could
you
have
go.
been Jewel.
10 out of 10 for the riddle. 1 out
I
of 10 for
mean,
the story.
5.
A 5.
3.
There's an established plot line for this story. It's 2 sentences. What more do you need?
I mean, it does fit the criteria, so it scores above 0.
Mhm.
The content of the story, shit in it. That's gonna be a 1 all day. Fuck it. That's number 6.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'm bringing my 5 down to a 2.
Right, this is at least.
Hang on, you rated it a 5?
I like the fact it was like a story. It had a start, it had an end. There was a plot point.
Your rating system is so fickle, Scott.
Right, so Scott actually enjoyed the story because it had a full stop at the end.
Fantastic.
To be fair, even I think that I haven't read it yet, but I've skimmed it, and this is definitely taking advantage of the comma life hack to
Yeah.
get past 3
Ah,
sentences. All right.
Oh, wow.
As I tucked my son into bed, he whispered, "Daddy, there's someone under my bed." I smiled and said, "Honey, I heard it too. It's coming from your closet."
The internet's ruined Daddy, isn't it?
Yeah, it has. I couldn't
Because
even say
Maya
it without
giggled,
laughing.
Maya giggled, and then I giggled,
It's horrible. Felt uncomfy.
yeah.
You're right, that's 3 sentences.
Yeah. And a lot of commas. There's like 9 commas in that sentence. I know that that doesn't constitute the end of a sentence, but
How deep are we taking this punctuation shit?
very.
Good.
I mean,
That's the only reason I'm here.
It is 3 sentences because there's 3 full stops in it.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
So
Are we
even with all the commas.
Isn't it
are we
disgusting?
thinking this is bad parenting to start with?
Where have you come to that then?
Or they've acknowledged that, yeah, this strange noise is coming from your closet. Tuck
And
you
I've
into
not
bed,
done
go into
anything
bed
about
now.
it.
See you later.
Yeah.
Is that not
And
a normal
also
thing
I
to do?
smiled. Yeah, innit?
Yeah,
Just
the
fucking
I
Yeah,
smile.
get over it.
Listen,
I
I've
smiled
had a
and
hard
went,
day. It's been a long day of work, yeah. You've had your dinner. It's your fucking bedtime. It's now
want to play
time for me
Helldivers.
to sit down and do what I want to do for the evening. I heard it as well. It's in your closet. Now shut the fuck up and go to sleep.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Right. So I cooked your fish fingers. You didn't want fish fingers, so I cooked your pizza. Now you give me this shit about there's a noise coming from your fucking closet. Why don't you shut the fuck up and go to bed? Please.
Oh, I don't care if it's still light outside. It's your fucking bedtime.
I had to spend an hour explaining
Yeah.
how the clocks go forward in spring.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, the story.
I
It's
mean, yeah, it's creepy. It's creepy. I didn't like it.
No.
The scariest bit is Daddy.
Yeah. The dad. Just say dad. Just
Yeah.
dad. There's someone under
Father.
my bed.
Father.
Yeah.
Honey, I heard
Parent
it too.
A.
It's coming from your
Parent,
closet.
yeah, parent 1.
Parent 1 and
There's
parent
someone
2.
under my bed.
I mean, it is creepy.
It is.
We can agree on that.
It's considerably better than the rest of them.
Yeah,
so,
maybe a
mean,
4.
yeah.
It's definitely better than the letter one.
I think I'll give it a 5 just in comparison to the rest of the
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
There's nothing glaring in this one that's taken me out of the story.
Exactly.
Like using the postal system or.
Yeah. And it has got 3 sentences, but I feel like I'm going to let it go.
I suppose the smiled, like, is kind of the parents' way of trying not to worry the child more about it. Trying like, no, it's not under your bed, it's in your cupboard, don't worry about it. And it's secretly knowing your shit in your pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that's solid.
Yeah. Cool beans.
Cool.
Well,
go on then.
I'll go 4.
Yeah, I'll go 4.
Okay.
Begrudgingly, because it's 3 sentences. But
yeah. Maybe we'll knock it down to a 3 on that principle.
oh, that's it.
It's got to have 1 point deducted for not following the 1 out of 2 criterion. It's
right.
a horror story, and it has to be 2 sentences. It's really not that difficult.
We're really strung up on this
Okay.
punctuation.
Anyway, number 7.
Absolutely destroyed all authors on this list, but that one.
So far, none have been
we
good
got?
horrors.
Oh, I have a day off.
Oh, hang on. This is a
Hang on a
paragraph.
minute.
Listen, Robotic Cafe.
Hang on.
I planned a prank on my wife. I'll let Maya finish dying.
Sorry.
I planned a prank on my wife where I'd have her find me covered in blood. 1 sentence.
Okay.
I laid still as she entered, and upon seeing me, she began frantically dialing on her phone, saying, "It's terrible timing, and I didn't pay for cleanup." Well, and didn't I pay for cleanup? I fucked it now. 2 sentences.
It is 2 sentences, and I actually quite like it.
It's a good story, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait.
I'm trying to process this. I apologise.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat.
So no, I like that. The
she's
wife's obviously
planned-
hired a hitman.
Yeah, but he's pranked her as like a joke, and she's
Right.
gone, "What the fuck?" The
I
only
see.
part for me that I'm not enjoying is if this was true, she'd planned a hit and she'd come home, he'd done it early and hadn't cleaned it up and had just left her husband dead in her house. She's frantically phoning up the guy that did it. It's terrible timing. And didn't I pay for cleanup? Like, I just don't feel like that's how she'd speak. You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true.
She'd be like, "Why the fuck have you done it now? And why is the body still in my house? I paid you to clean it up." I feel like
Yeah,
that's
she
how
seems
she'd
too
speak.
calm. She's too
Yeah,
calm.
too posh, too,
Mm,
Too posh.
you know.
I'm gonna kick it
yeah.
off with a 1.
Mm,
I mean, it hits both criteria.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
give it.
very
I don't
Tory
know.
hit, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's terrible timing. Didn't I pay for cleanup?
I'll give it a 3.
Can't get the bloody service these days. Yeah, I think I'll go for 3 as well.
2.
Yeah,
That's all I've got to say.
it's fair.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
It's very long as well.
Okay. My daughter Sadie was a kind, loving girl, and we just want her returned safely. Please, I pled. I stop, then correct myself in front of the mirror. Sadie is.
Ah,
The
Ah.
old
I
Freudian
like that.
slip.
You know, I was going to call it out on having shit tense usage. Turns out that's the plot. I like it.
That's it.
Subverted my
I
expectation.
love that. See, going for grammar in a story, addressing grammar in a story,
It's good.
10 out of 10. That's what I'm here for. Wait, 1,
It's
That's what you were
yeah,
here for.
2. It's
2.
2 sentences.
It's 2.
It's
just
2
about, yeah.
sentences. It's a nice little twist. I like it. I feel like this is what you want from a 2-sentence horror story. I
Yeah,
like
I think it's the best one we've had so far.
it. Same.
That's it.
I think normal meat-based human is getting a 6 from me.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
It just is like significantly above the rest.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 6 as well.
5. I'll go for 5.
Yeah, I was going to go for a 5.
Nice.
Reasonable.
That's a reasonable one. What's this one? That's not
Oh.
too
Hang on a minute.
To be fair, it
It's
is.
yeah, I can only see 2 full stops.
There's no commas
I-
either, so big breath, please.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I don't want any pauses unless there's a full stop.
This is how I'm going to read it. I was.
It's like that kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
What a
Such a
legend.
niche reference.
I know.
Anyone who used to watch Malcolm in the Middle, shout out.
You'll immediately know who I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Nickname was Wheels. I just made that up. I was born with the ability to physically experience the happiest memories.
Psychically.
What? Psychic?
Psychically.
What does that mean, Scott?
Through the means of psychic ability, I assume.
Ah, okay. So I was born with the ability to psychically experience the happiest memories of any human by merely touching their skin. I didn't realize this worked with the deceased until the day I felt a rush of joy along with vivid flashes of somebody's past, just as I bit into a burger from that diner on Route 40.
Oh, okay. Okay.
nice.
I
That's
like
a
that
tasty
one.
morsel.
Okay.
This
Love
is
that.
a
I
tasty
mean,
Yeah.
it's not
burger.
but it was good.
I like it.
Yeah, I
It's
like
good.
that. Yeah, I like that a
I
lot.
might just have a 6 on our hands here.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
It's
No.
got,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not being funny, to get a plot twist in a 2-sentence story.
Yeah, innit?
Is pretty decent.
I
I'm
mean,
I'll
going
it's
take
like-
it.
7.
It's 2 long sentences, but yeah, 7. I agree.
Mm.
I'm going to go for a 6.
Now, do you know what? 7.
What?
Oof.
7.
7.
That's it.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm sticking with
It
6.
is good.
Nice.
It's very good.
I may have butchered the telling of the story, but it seems like someone else had been butchered in this story too.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's it.
Love
That's
that.
it.
Life imitates art. That's what it's all about. Right.
That's it.
Why do I always get the parent pronouns in my stories?
Just say mum.
My mum always told me not to open the door for strangers, especially the ones wearing blue shirts with the word police on them, or they might take you away from me. And we're
Okay.
back to it.
Okay. I mean, it's got the horror element there, and it's 2 sentences.
It's not
That's
even a
more
horror though. She's just
when
abusive.
yeah, but it's more psychological horror than supernatural horror.
Not
But I
that
still
abusive
think
Yeah.
parents
it's
not a horror. That's not what I'm saying.
I don't know, this feels like a plot point you'd get in, like, a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it's not terrible, I'll give it a 3.
Yeah. I'm going 2.
It's kinda lower mid.
I don't like it.
I just feel they distrust the police.
Yeah.
That's it.
2
2.
It's fair.
in agreement.
That's
We had the
it.
highs of the previous story. This one has just brought us back
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
That's the other problem this one
Yeah.
has, is it's got to compare to that last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. "Who are all those kids with the weird costumes?" asked my daughter as I took her trick-or-treating. I told her she had an active imagination before whispering not to let the dead know she could see them.
Ooh.
I feel like there was meant to be a comma in there somewhere,
Let's rip this apart.
possibly after whispering.
Maybe. I don't know. I can barely speak English, let alone.
I can't read, let
I
alone
mean,
write.
again, it's not terrible.
No, I quite like it.
It's got a plot twist.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for in these 2 sentences.
Just a plot twist.
Yeah.
If you got a plot twist, it's above a 5.
Yeah, exactly. A
If you can
scary
if
plot
you can
twist.
squeeze a plot twist into 2 sentences, you deserve more than a
Yeah.
3.
See, I think that's the criteria genuinely, is if there is some form of scary plot twist in the 2 sentences, that's what makes it good.
Mhm.
Because it's always them ones.
You could actually score at least a 3 or 4 in my books by just writing the words plot, full stop, twist, full stop.
I
Okay.
saw one of these on Reddit once that just said, first sentence, second sentence.
Oh,
I had like
10
40k
out of 10.
upvotes.
Sheesh.
Jeez,
I
I'm
mean
2 stretches in jail.
I think this would be better if she wasn't trick-or-treating.
mm,
Because there is a possibility that they could just be kids in costumes, you know what I mean?
yeah, who
But
are
if
those
she
kids
did
with the weird costumes? Just other kids.
exactly. Other kids also trick-or-treating.
Mhm. You're not
But
special.
if it just said, "Who are all
Keep-
those kids with the weird costumes?" asked my daughter. I told her she had an active imagination before whispering, blah, blah, blah. Just way better. And less
Yeah.
words.
Surely actually the easiest way to get out of this is just go, "Oh, they're other kids trick-or-treating."
Yeah, exactly.
Why have you told her she has an overactive imagination? Just tell her it's other people and get on with it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Or who are all those kids with the weird costumes? Asked my daughter as I dropped her off to school or something. That could be cooler.
Yeah.
It would be scarier if it was in a situation where there wouldn't be kids in costumes.
Mhm. Agreed.
See, we just wrote our own 2-sentence horror story and it's now better.
We'll do that for next
Yeah.
pod.
Should we write our own? Should we make that part of this podcast to write our own 2-sentence horror story?
I think
No.
we'll do it for next pod, and we'll get Jordan to judge which one's best.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, sick idea.
There we go. We'll do that then.
What are we
I'm
rating
gonna
this one?
lose.
3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
3, yeah, I think that's a
No,
solid.
honestly, maybe a 2 because there's not really
Fuck it,
the whole trick-or-treating thing kind of takes the story out of it.
Yeah.
If the trick-or-treating thing wasn't in there,
Yeah.
I would give it like a 6.
I'll give it a 4 if it wasn't there. If it's there too.
7.
yeah.
I've got no criteria for these numbers, just to clarify. I am just pulling a number out my ass every story here.
I'll give it a 2. Sorry, generic spider. You just,
Oof.
I mean,
Too generic.
oh,
Kicking the teeth.
it's just undeserved.
Okay. If someone starts cussing on the phone, I immediately hang up on them. In just 3 short years, I'll be a retired 911 dispatcher.
Oh,
I mean,
It's not really a
that's a bit
horror story. It's
close.
just a horror. Like, it's a horrible
this
person to
feels
choose for
like
that job.
this almost feels like a sort
Yeah.
of a political statement more than.
Yeah. I've watched many clip where the police have genuinely done shit like this. Or not the
Mhm.
police, 911
The dispatchers,
dispatchers
yeah. You
have
see it
told
quite a
people
bit.
to be like less dramatic and stuff, and then it just ends up that they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing in a country where there are firearms left, right, and fucking center, and it's like you're on the phone to someone who feels like hysterical. She's like, George, calm down. You're hearing gunshots in the background. They missed you though, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah, innit? You're still speaking to me. Get over it.
Have you been shot? No.
Have you got
That's
health
it.
insurance? No. Done.
Uh,
This
I
is.
mean, this isn't really a horror story. It's just something that happens in America.
I feel like this is just a tweet that someone's
Mm.
accidentally
Yeah.
put on this list.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just a shit fucking. I don't like this one. It's just shite, isn't it?
We'll give it a
No,
1.
yeah, it's
That's-
not even a horror. It's just not a horror story. It's just
That's
someone who's
as one as
horrible
it
at their
gets.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, is it a horror story if it's set in America? Does that add points?
No,
Yeah.
it's a 1.
I think by
Literally the
default that adds
scariest.
a point.
Scariest
It's just the 1.
place.
Oh,
But I would
dear.
just assume it's 911, so it would be. I think Australia use 911.
What area? What codes do you use where you are? Let us know.
How do
Don't know
we
why.
I'm
contact the
pretty
police?
sure, I might be wrong in saying this, but I'm pretty sure in the UK, if you dial 911, it will still put you through
It
to
redirects,
999.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But
it
what
does.
about if I want to report a crime in America, but in the UK?
Shit out of luck.
Why
Tweet
does
it.
he send me to you guys? Right?
Lodges the harassing 999.
Let me speak to American.
Let me speak to American.
Let
American.
me speak to American. Fucking hell.
American.
People.
Me speak
Please.
to American.
Right, fuck off.
Is it too late to change the topic of this podcast? are we too deep?
No, we're too deep. We're too deep.
Okay,
I told
number
my
13.
therapist. I told my therapist I watched a girl drown when I was 15. That I could have saved her, but I was too scared. I know, she said, as she got up to lock the door. That was my daughter.
This is just the plot of a Phil Collins song.
Why? Why a Phil Collins song?
This is just In the Air Tonight. Is it In the Air Tonight?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that
I think
what
so.
In the Air Tonight is about?
Yeah, it's about him watching someone drown who could have saved it, and then you think he kills them potentially.
Millionaire.
Do, 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 do.
I thought that was EastEnders then.
Do 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 do.
Oh dear.
No
Oh.
fucking way. I fuck it. It's when that happens with songs that you've just listened to forever and never thought about. It's like Pumped Up Kicks. When
Yeah.
I found out what that was about, I was like, "There's no way," and listened to it
Mhm.
back.
And you literally just bop into it. Just like,
In it, all the other kids.
Oh.
oh dear. Anyway,
Love this part.
if that doesn't tell you, just if you're watching someone in serious trouble, just get pen and paper out.
In it.
How can I apply lyrics to this and then make millions?
Mm. That's how all the best songs are written.
Shout out to Phil
true.
Collins. Some say he did the right thing.
Oof.
What are we rating that one?
Think about how good the song is.
4. Give me a 4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
It's a good plot twist. Well, it's a
Yeah.
plot twist.
Yeah, it's a plot twist.
It's a plot twist.
The plot has been twisted.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'll agree. 4. 4's all round, I think.
Jeglins.
Jeglins.
Okay. I was born blind, but was lucky enough to have a loving mother who took care of my every need. Imagine the betrayal I felt when a stitch slipped and a ray of light hit my eye for the first time.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh!
Okay, I think we have a winner so far.
That was good. That was good.
I
a
mean,
stitch slip.
Stitch lip.
I mean,
Hmm.
I do like the fact. Well, obviously, I don't like the fact that someone said their eyes sewn shut,
Their
but
entire life.
it's a nice twist again.
Yep, it is, and it's also like it's not out of the realms of possibility because people do this to their kids. The people don't do this necessarily, but
Jesus.
people do this to their kids. Is it called like
Yeah.
Munchausen syndrome or
I
something?
think so, yeah.
Sorry.
Something like that. That is a thing where people like convince their kids that they have like disabilities,
Disabled,
so that they can keep them in their possession. So there was
Wasn't
that
there was that
Kate
one woman,
Rose
can't remember her name.
Blanchard or something.
Yes, Gypsy Rose, is it?
Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Didn't she kill her mum for doing it?
After her mum did it to her, yeah, I think
Yeah,
so. I
once
think
she
her boy. I
found
think
out,
no, she got her
she killed her
boyfriend
mum.
to kill her mum. I think she allegedly got her boyfriend to kill her mum because I think she
Right.
does allegedly sue people.
Right, okay. I don't know anything about the case. This is just
Alleged.
like I think all I'm focusing on is isn't there a movie that's made
I
about it?
think
And
so.
in the movie, she kills her mum.
In the movie, she does it. Yeah, yeah. In the movie, she does it. We can say that because that's not
Yeah,
libel.
that's the only. Isn't she now been let out of prison?
Yeah,
That's
I
not
don't think. I
over.
don't actually think she. Yeah, she's now married and possibly has a documentary on Discovery Plus.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah,
No,
I think I saw an
makes
advert for that
sense.
recently.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Good story though.
Yeah.
8.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
That's,
Yeah.
that's a big
I agree.
one.
I agree. I think that's really good.
I'll give it a 7. I don't think I liked it, but it's
I was
not.
gonna go with a 7. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's still
And
that's
it's
still
got-
pretty good all round.
And I'm just scared that if we read another one after this, it's just go, yeah, it's a 1. It's like
To be fair,
Okay.
I on skim reading some of these, there's what 16 has a picture next to it, and I did read that one, and 16 is really good.
Okay.
So I think you get to read that one, Bailey.
Ah.
I'd say that is, and I the reason I recognized it is because I've seen it on TikTok before, and it is
Oh.
really good. So
Okay.
stick around for number 16,
Let's
guys.
stick around for 16. For 15, I think it's you, Scott. Is it for 15?
It is me. Let's see what we got.
Here we go then.
Out of sheer boredom, I turned on the radio in my kidnapper's basement. Okay, hang on.
Hello?
Right. Sorry, I'm processing that first sentence. Out of sheer boredom, I turned on the radio in my kidnapper's basement, only to hear that he had been arrested the day before. I thought they were still searching for me, but then I heard my own voice saying how glad I was to finally be found.
Sorry.
I don't get it.
Sorry.
Wait a
bit-
minute.
I'm still processing this one.
Right. Okay. So now, I'm guessing there's like 2 possible outcomes what this could mean. One, he's died in the basement and it's his spirit hearing the radio, and it's like, oh God, hang on a minute. Or it's just like someone's like pretending to be him or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's,
It's
his
not.
own voice.
Yeah, they might be playing his voice from like, oh yeah, this is like, how he used to sound and that.
Yeah. AI.
AI and that. I don't get it. I don't get this one. I
Yeah.
don't get it.
It's a 1. Let's go on to 16.
So
Yeah,
I don't
let's read
understand
16.
it.
I don't
I'm
get
just-
the plot.
I just imagine the police saying, "Yeah, so throughout this experience, he's developed like he's now mute." So we've got someone who claims to have known he spoke like before.
To do
and
an
this is what
impression.
he's saying.
Just doing a banging
don't get it.
impression.
I don't get it.
No, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Also, if
No,
you're in
I'll
the
pretend-
kidnapper's basement and they've arrested the kidnapper, surely they'd look in the basement.
Yeah, it kind of seems that would be the first place they would look.
Also, what like a
But then they
generous
have
kidnapper
potentially found him, so
giving him a radio.
yeah.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
What a nice guy.
What a
Innit?
bozo.
What a nice guy.
Literally,
You can-
free rent,
Yeah.
probably free
To be
food.
fair,
Yeah.
A
You can shit and
radio?
piss in a bucket, but at least you get radio. Do you know
I
what
can't
mean?
speak. I
So-
can't speak from experience, but I reckon when you've been kidnapped, you would be bored.
Yeah,
I think sheer boredom would be the first thing on your mind.
innit? I wouldn't be scared. I'd be
I
No, no.
bored
can't
to
speak
tears.
from experience.
I can confirm.
I just want to
Can
stress that I
confirm.
can't speak from
Yeah,
experience.
never been kidnapped. Probably would be boring, to be fair.
I'm not
Yeah,
currently kidnapped.
yeah, not currently kidnapped.
when I surveyed the people I kidnapped, they did say the first thing they thought of was boredom.
Yeah, it's
You know,
true.
on the
When
survey when
speaking
you
to
let
the
them
people
out
in my basement,
Yeah,
Yeah.
through the
they said
radio.
they were bored
Yeah.
to tears.
Please rate me 5 stars on Yelp.
yeah. Comfy bed, good air conditioning, not much to do.
Oof.
Oh dear. Right, so we've gone basically from a 7 or 8 score to
Literally.
a fucking
Oh, fuck it, I
1.
Who
called it.
knows?
Did I not call it? Did I not
One.
Yeah,
call it?
you
Yeah, but
did.
now we're going to go back up according to
I
Maya.
hope
So
that you guys
Okay.
agree,
All
and I
right,
hope that
well,
it is also number 16.
take it in mind that, you know, I'm reading it, so I might butcher it. So, you know, just take our time with it. And let's just go. It's only
Keep it
2
on.
sentences, remember? So,
Yeah,
right, well,
it's
it's
this
not
one.
2 sentences, is it then?
It's really good.
As
It's
an
really good, I
essay.
swear.
Okay. An hour into her cave exploration, Sarah's flashlight broke, and she was forced. Oh, hang on. And she was forced to blindly follow the faint breeze coming from the cave's entrance. Remembering the Zippo in her pocket, she flicked it on, revealing the lanky, eyeless man who had been blowing on her face, leading her deeper underground.
10 out of 10. That's
Yeah.
fucking
Oh, there's a picture. Can we
horrible.
see the picture? What's the picture on that? Ah, just a cave. Never mind. Go back up.
Yeah. Boo. Clearly not the cave from the story.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Right.
I mean,
Picture
yeah.
1.
Picture's one. Yeah. At
Yeah.
least have the eyeless
Cheers,
man.
BuzzFeed.
That is pretty cool though. I don't think that's
Yeah.
up
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
That's definitely one of like the more you're creepy.
It's kind of more.
Yeah.
It's,
Like,
it's more cinematic than some of the others. Like I can
Yeah.
visualize that, whereas the others I can't.
I mean, that's what you can get when you get more than 2 sentences, I suppose.
That is just two
Yeah,
sentences.
when you have
though.
9 sentences.
Yeah, it's good.
That is 2 sentences.
It is.
That's
It's just a
it.
lot of
Yeah, it's-
descriptors. Which,
It's used the commas loophole.
yeah, there is 1, 2,
Commas.
3, 4, 5 commas.
I'll go 8 for this.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll go 8.
Mm.
It was
I think
it's
I'd go
creepy,
7.
innit?
Yeah, the door just opened.
That was me.
That's what I was saying myself.
Oh, cheers. Now I'm insecure.
That's great.
7.
I'll give it an 8.
Need some WD-40 on that, lad.
What'd you say?
Need some WD-40 on that door. Sweet. It's the
9.
perfect horror door though.
It is a good
Mm.
horror door. It is a good horror door.
What would so I'm saying 8. What did everyone say?
I said 8.
7.
9.
9.
Fucking let's go.
I think that makes it the highest score. I think.
It
Yeah,
does.
Do we stop while we're on a roll?
I think we should
No, we've
stop.
only been
I
recording
think we
for
should
40
stop
minutes.
before this
Yeah,
train
but
fucking
40 minutes. 40
derails.
minutes is a solid episode, Maya.
It's a long episode of 2
Jesus.
sentences.
We'll keep this in.
Yeah,
Oh.
for sure. Keep it in. If you have
40 minutes
lasted
is
this
a
long,
decent episode.
if you've lasted this long in this, then congratulations.
Well,
Let us know how long you like your podcast episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let
let
us know
us
how
know.
long you like them.
Let us know if you even
Or-
watched this.
Oh,
Or do
I've
we
got an
go to
idea.
20? Do we do 4 more?
What we
Oh.
could do is we could ask ChatGPT to write us a 2-sentence horror story.
Yeah,
Yes.
do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that one, and then we got the question of the pod.
Yeah, question of the
Yeah.
pod.
Okay. I'll do
Okay,
it on
so
my phone.
Maya is writing.
Oh,
Right. Please.
oh, he's so polite to the old.
I have
AI.
to. When AI take over the world, they'll remember my pleases
Well,
and
remember
thank yous.
the nice
Oh,
Mhm.
will they? Will they really?
Please write me a very scary
Ooh.
2-sentence horror story.
Go on then.
Okay.
It just comes back
Okay.
with no.
What we
Okay.
got?
As I tucked my daughter into bed, she whispered, "Mummy, there's something under my bed."
Hang
I
on a minute.
froze.
Hold on a minute.
Hang on.
Wait a second.
We've had this. This was number 6.
No,
It
it's
was Daddy
different.
last
The
time.
ending is different. I froze, realizing too late that I had never had a daughter.
Okay, that is a plot twist. I will give them that.
Yeah, why are you
Careful what
doing
you
bedtime?
Careful what you rate this, because AI will take over the world one day, and they
It's a
will
This
see
is a
this.
10.
10 out of 10.
This is literally the best story I've ever
I've
heard.
better than Shakespeare.
All right, let's get another one.
Do we even bother?
That's maybe a 4.
I think the horror story is I asked ChatGPT to write me a horror story.
Oh, stop.
That's it.
And that's
See you
it.
later.
See you
That was
later. I'm
the
done
AI
again.
uprising has
Nah,
It's
AI
gone
taken
again.
over.
I swear,
Yeah,
AI
no.
literally
You
just
insulted the
cancelled
AI.
that.
Literally, as a cat, I was fucking, it just cancelled me out.
Search
All right,
pane.
Go on.
I've got another one. I woke up to the sound of scratching coming from inside the walls. It's the guy with the letter from earlier.
Ah,
As I reached to turn on the light, the scratching stopped, and a voice whispered, "We're coming for you."
How did it get worse? Yeah. If AI is to take over the world and enslave us all, I feel like we should be honest and allow them to improve
Yeah.
because it's going to happen anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That Chat GPT was shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Should we
No
go to the
comment.
question of the pod?
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. I'm scared now.
So we have got Lee Ashworth Richardson, who has asked. No, hang on, that's the wrong one. Wait a second. Let me
Oh, hang
scroll
on.
to the. Let me scroll to the correct one because that's one we read before. Sarah
Sorry.
Hardy, who
There we go.
asks, if there was a cryptid battle royale where you had to choose a cryptid to participate and win, who would you pick?
Such a good question.
It's that's a thinker, that one, isn't it? Right,
Hmm.
okay, so we need to lay down some ground rules.
Yeah.
Is it
Are
just
we
going to be
talking-
between like us four and they're the only cryptids going against each other? Or is it like 100?
Ooh. Yeah, I mean,
This
I
is
guess it
one.
depends what sort of. Are we talking like Hunger Games?
Mm.
Or are we going like Fortnite?
Yeah, how many other cryptids are going to be involved in this?
Cryptid.
Can you? Is there
Fortnite.
building?
Yeah.
Can they wear a bush?
Is it a zero build?
Can I emote?
Yeah. Is this pre or post Chug Chug?
Where are they landing?
How much is the skin going to set me back?
Yeah, OG
What
map
season
or...
is this?
Yeah.
Is this the pre-Travis Scott concert or post?
Yeah. Can we swim yet or not? We need to know these things.
Oh.
Vaulting, is it a thing?
Oh.
It's like
Is
proper
there a
sports.
gulag?
Yeah, is there a
Oh yeah.
gulag?
Are we talking Warzone?
Mm.
Jesus.
Well,
DMZ?
hang on. What didn't
Okay.
they have? Didn't they have like a cryptid in Warzone, or am I making that up?
They had, yeah.
They have like a Krampus skin or
Krampus.
something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Krampus.
Krampus! What a load of shit.
That was good. I
Yeah.
like Krampus.
That
So
was literally the worst thing that ever
let's-
happened to God, apart from
let's start.
God.
Let's start with a setting. Where are we setting this?
Tilted Town.
Because
The dance.
well,
Fuck's sake.
sorry.
No, I think like legitimately, let's go for Rebirth
Superstore.
Island.
Yeah, I'll be great.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Like we all know and love the map. It's small
Okay.
enough that you could put like 20 cryptids on it.
mhm.
But
20
it's like
cryptid battle royale on Rebirth Island.
see, this sounds fucking
Fucking
sick.
hell.
So
Has no one made this game yet?
Isn't it? Should we
This is
make it?
This
I
is
think,
it.
I think there is a cryptid battle royal somewhere
Shut up.
on
Get
Steam.
in the bid, mate. Not a chance is that a thing, and I've never heard of it.
Take my fucking money. Oh, it's actually a Reddit thread on our who would win. It's a cryptids battle royale. So once we've made our vote, we'll go have a
Okay,
look.
we can compare.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if
Scott, I can see you looking at it. Stop it. That's cheating.
No, is he looking at the you looking at the Steam game?
I'm trying to find the Steam game that I'm sure I've seen somewhere.
That's so fucking funny.
I can't find it, so maybe there isn't.
Right. I'm guessing that we're gonna go
Oh,
down
it was
the
it was a
rules.
card game, not a.
A
Uh,
card
What's
game.
Are we gonna go down the rules of like there is no weaponry and it is literally just what the cryptid can do?
They are their own weapon.
They are their weapon.
Bare
Right,
hand.
so there's no like car 98s or nothing.
Whatever powers they get,
No, yeah.
I guess they get.
Alright, well that's me landing into it, getting the
RPG.
gold scar out the window then.
Okay.
So,
Scott, seeing as
So-
you're Mr. Cryptid, do you want to kick us off with your one?
no, because I can't think.
Ah,
I'm still pondering the criteria.
I have my answer.
go for it. Go
Oh.
for it.
A skinwalker.
Ah. What's your reasoning for the skinwalker?
Because they can kind of like be anything. And then if they need to get away, they can turn into anything. And they're really fucking scary.
That's good.
So they're basically doing prop hunt.
Yeah, literally.
It's a prop hunt fucking battle royale. Fucking love to see it.
Right.
So
Right,
good.
okay. That's not
Oh
it. It's
my
a good start.
God.
I was gonna go. Well, I'm hoping that our battle royale takes place on a specific mountain somewhere because I'm gonna go with a Wendigo.
Rebirth Island, mate, we established.
Yeah. Well, this part of Rebirth also has Wendigos. Okay.
Okay.
My reasoning behind it, because you ain't heard anyone survive to tell the tale.
There you go.
That is
You know
true.
what I mean?
I'm thinking going classic with the old Bigfoot.
Yeah. You're just gonna get stoned in the cave, aren't you?
I mean, if it comes to the worst, then yeah, just start boofing up.
Lozzie's going to wait till
Boof.
final circle.
Yeah, he's gonna
Then
camp
come
in
out
the
of the
woods.
cage.
I guess that is the
And he's-
question. Have we got gas pools?
He's gonna
Yeah.
stay in the gas with Bigfoot.
Is there a shop?
Is there a fire station?
Like, is there anything
Fire
to stop
sale?
these? Is there anything to stop these things from just keeping their distance from each other, or is it just whoever?
No, we'll go down for like classic battle royale. You know, there is something in play to draw them closer to each other.
Okay.
Yeah, gas.
'Cause-
It's got to be gas.
Because logically, you could pick something that lives in the water,
Yeah.
but obviously, when it comes to having to fight, because I would happily take a megalodon versus a Bigfoot if it's in the water.
Yeah, but is a
Yeah.
megalodon a cryptid though?
Yeah, it's classed as one. It's on the list.
It is
Shouldn't be.
Would it
It's
do
on
well out of water?
on Cryptid
Megalodon's
Wiki.
real.
cryptid.
Controversial.
I'm not being funny, but it got defeated by Jason Statham.
That
That's
is
true. Twice.
It's
3 times.
megalodon.
I don't know how many there are.
True.
It's
Okay,
there are.
Kraken then. Let's replace that with a Kraken. Kraken versus
Okay.
Bigfoot. In the water, Kraken.
Yeah.
On land, I reckon Bigfoot might have more of a chance.
I think
Yeah.
Kraken would still win, but Bigfoot would just go further inland to give himself the better advantage.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. I think on land, Bigfoot takes it.
Yeah.
Kraken
Okay.
dries up, can't really do
But
it.
Krakens are massive. You could just go literally in the center underneath Rebirth and just
Yeah.
tentacle the
Ow.
middle.
Yeah.
There we
True.
go.
That's actually
That
500.
is. Hmm.
Okay,
I
we're
think
gonna
I'm
go
gonna go-
land monsters only.
Land
Scott. We
monsters
gotta keep
only?
it. Yeah, we gotta keep
Yeah.
it.
What
fair
about-
games?
I've got some more questions. What about things that fly?
Okay, you're only if you get it out of the chest, and you can only use it for a certain amount of time before it runs out of juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Expendable flight. So let's say we've captured these creatures, we've put some sort of collar on them that keeps them confined to the ground.
Hate this abuse. Disgusting.
We've got to
Right.
fight each other. Shock collars forcing them to scrap.
Well, okay. What was you
Love
gonna
that.
go with? What was you gonna go with?
Go with the shug monkey.
The shug monkey. Are you
How
sure
big
you
is-
don't want to go with Mothman and his shitty little run?
Yeah.
I feel like if he
Imagine
can't
that
fly the
sprinting at you
entire
in
time, I
final
don't think he's
circle,
going to be the most
that'd be-
useful.
We love
Oh, Mothman.
Now that everyone's votes are in, I have thought one, which is
it. Okay.
classed as a cryptid, which I think would actually wipe the floor.
Okay.
T-Rex.
An alien.
An alien.
Ooh.
So you don't know what technology they possess. And
Yeah, but we chose that there are no weaponry in it. They are their own
but
weapon.
they could have like weapons like built into their fingers and stuff.
Ah, the probe.
Because with aliens, like all the other cryptids are kind of like conceivable. Like they're things that could exist on planet Earth, which means they have to be something that could exist.
Yeah.
But aliens can be fucking anything. So
It's true. I mean, for all we know, the cryptids could be aliens themselves.
That is-
exactly.
that is
That's
potential.
also true. But yeah, I'm sticking with my original vote of Skinwalker.
Yeah,
Skinwalker's
'cause
a
I
good
mean,
shout.
the other thought I had is Chupacabra, which again,
Yeah.
vicious thing with claws that drains goats, but goats don't put up much of a fight, I assume.
Don't know.
You know,
Every
I
time,
assume Bigfoot's going to put up more of a fight than a goat.
Goat man,
whenever
right?
I whenever I
man,
hear
goat
someone
man.
talk about Chupacabra, I just think of capybaras, which are them really cute little Australian like pigs.
Yeah.
Not quite
Right.
as scary.
So let's go for a recap. Mine's gone Skinwalker. I've gone Wendigo.
Nice.
Lozzie's gone Bigfoot. And Scott, what did you settle on in the end?
Shug monkey.
The Shug Monkey. Right. Let us know who you think would win out of them four.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what you guys think about it for sure. And did you say you had a Reddit?
Yeah, I've just put it in the group chat.
Okay.
Let's have a
Having
look.
a look. Right. Well, fucking Skinwalker isn't on there.
So these are all the combatants. Mothman,
Okay.
just an owl, kind of
I can
bored.
see Wendigo.
Goatman.
Goatman made the cut, but fucking
Yeah.
Skinwalker didn't.
Grey alien, a 4 foot tall humanoid with a large head and a genius intellect, armed with a special
hand device.
Oh,
See
shit.
below.
but we established no special hand devices, Maya.
No,
but
we did not.
if it's built into his little hand, then he's all right.
Absolute rubbish.
We established no
That's my-
weaponry.
That's my new vote. What's a bunny yip?
A bunny yip? I don't know, but I want one.
See?
There's a furry dino such as that is very aggressive and scaly skin, durable enough to tank weak firearms. Shut up.
So it's an
He
armadillo.
might have a chance.
It's
I
an
reckon-
armadillo.
I reckon this sketchy armadillo could take on the grey alien.
Fucking
Yeah.
jackalope. A rabbit
Yeah.
with horns.
A jackalope is useless.
A
I don't
rabbit
like his
with
chances.
horns.
Chupacabra's on there.
Oh,
Jersey
see,
Devil?
Goatman. According to this, Goatman has an axe.
Hang on.
Ah, fuck Alf.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have hands.
It says he has an axe.
How does
And
he
he
hold
shapes
the
it.
axe
And
like
he can
this?
shapeshift.
So it's a
What's
Wendigo.
further down on here? What's further
You can't
down?
call him
Flat
Goat
wood
Man
monster.
Who's
if
he?
he can shapeshift.
Man-sized humanized spy drone that's controlled by grey alien. He's
A
bought mates.
spy drone? Hang on a minute. Fucking hell, the old aliens are calling in UAVs, mate.
Built
Take a
in
fucking piss now.
Hermy UAV.
Aliens have got 2 team players on the fucking 1v1s, mate. I've had enough of this. Cheating the fucking.
Apparently, this battle takes place in Yellowstone National Park
Mm-hmm.
near Yellowstone Lake, so that Loch Ness Monster and Bunny Ip swim there.
That's
Ah,
right.
And
Let's
don't
make
forget
it
the note.
inclusive.
Don't forget the note.
Oh yeah, no, square, cube, law off. What the fuck does that even
What's
mean?
that?
Don't know. So what we've established is
I'm glad
Scott was
we
like,
made a
make
note
sure
of
you read the note.
Let's read that bit that makes total sense.
Yeah, guys, read that bit. Lozzie reads it. What does that
Yeah.
mean?
That's
Uh-oh.
nothing. Right, okay. Brilliant.
what are we what are we saying then?
I'm still back in the Wendigo, mate.
Mm,
I'm going grey alien.
Can only be killed by the silver bullets. Just saying, you have to find them.
Oh, that's
No.
fucking impossible. We got
And
no
on-
firearms.
On my fucking team, mate, there's no guns. So how are you killing me then, boy?
No
that
firearms.
is true.
That's it. Loopholes.
Ugh.
I'd say, do you know what I mean? I'm gonna still go with Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. I mean, Bigfoot. So he's killable though.
Shut the fuck. Is the Wendigo immortal? In which case.
Yeah, but I think so's the
I'll just
Skinwalker.
pick the Wendigo.
Yeah,
Well,
there isn't a Skinwalker on this one, so the Wendigo wins.
True.
We started with a very even playing field where we had to choose
my
our own
God!
cryptids.
Wendigos
It's
are
not-
immortal.
It's not my fault that I chose the best one and you guys didn't think of it. Look at that. Look, superhuman strength,
Yeah.
senses, speed, and stamina.
No, hang on. We covered the Wendigo though. You have to rip its heart out and set it on fire. And
Yeah,
It
you
says-
try and fucking catch me
says
with my
here-
speed and stamina.
It can only be killed by a silver bullet through its heart or
What
burn
about
it
the
to death
magic
with
then?
fire. Neither of those things are allowed.
fire could be allowed. I
Fire
think
could be
fire-
allowed because you can use
Fire's
your
fair game.
environment, can't you? So
Right. Technically, okay, the Bigfoot has a human intellect. They could construct a silver bullet.
That's true.
And they can construct a
And they could,
flamethrower.
they could physically insert it into the window.
Just
That's true. Doesn't have to be shot. It never said it had to be shot.
they're just
This is true.
flicked. That's it.
Do any of these things breathe fire? Because I feel like they're the
Oh
winner.
yeah, there
Jersey
we go.
Devil?
I thought the Jersey Devil would, but it doesn't specify. So anything further down that can spit a flame in
Slightly
more.
resistant to heat and fire. Is that not just everything?
Slightly resistant.
I'm slightly resistant until I've been on fire for a couple of
Yeah,
seconds, in which case my resistance
exactly.
runs out.
A man-sized humanoid spy drone that is controlled by
What the-
grey alien. Well, that's surely cheating because
That's
if you
hang on,
choose
is
grey
that
what I
alien,
said. Yeah, the grey alien's his own thing, and he's calling in support.
Let's see, but let's see
He's on
below.
a
I
5
wanna-
kill streak.
Below is the special hand device.
I didn't know they had stratagems.
Strategies.
Wait, so it-
up, down, left, right, down.
Is his special hand device the Flatwood Monster?
Maybe.
Nah.
Oh,
Surely
it does say
It says-
see below.
Yeah, but then his special
Ah.
hand device is a man-sized humanoid.
Maybe,
He's got a very big hand.
and also
This
the
makes-
He's
alien's
only
only
How
4
is he-
foot tall, but he's got a big hand, mate.
So
Makes
he's
sense.
4
Oh,
foot
the
tall.
I'm with it. The controller device is the thing. Okay. Turns out if you actually read the sentences, it makes sense. I didn't
think
bother.
it's better just to skim it and then pull it
Right,
apart.
hang on. There's one thing I've got to take a bit of issue with on the grey alien, right? Well, there's more than one, but I'll focus on this. 4 foot tall, right? Humanoid, but is slightly weaker than Bigfoot. Slightly weaker.
He's a
Come
short
on.
king.
Have a
Short
day
king.
off.
Oh, it does specify. You're right. So he'd just have his head ripped off.
Short and swole.
Yeah,
He said he was short, not jacked.
Yeah, it could be on the peds.
Fucking jacked up grey alien.
on
He's
this
been on
Reddit
roids
feed,
since day one.
is there? Do they give their thoughts of who would win it?
Yeah,
Ooh.
What, in the comments?
yeah.
All right, I'll
There's
do that.
not that many comments to be fair, but there's enough to get your teeth into. In Yellowstone? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?
Mothman wins hands down. Fuck off.
There is a valid point that Mothman's an omen of death. So if Mothman turns up, everyone else is fucked.
Yeah, but
Right.
I'm immortal. I can
Yeah.
only be killed by silver bullets and fire.
Yeah.
to be
Mothman is
fair-
not my weakness.
Yeah, but
weakness.
Mothman's bringing the apocalypse with him, mate. You'll be set on fire by the oncoming
true.
apocalypse.
Yeah, so it says his presence predicts that caldera underneath the park erupting, instantly vaporizing all the other cryptids, not to mention about half of North American continent,
This
and
is true.
vomiting ash high enough to kickstart a global winter, killing crops globe wide. So it's just assuming that because Mothman is in Yellowstone, that
Which make-
means that the
Adds up. I'm on
volcano
board.
is going to erupt. It does. It does. Get
No,
it?
I'm not having this.
So I
Mothman-
nerfed Mothman to
I
predict.
don't
I'm
think
not
you
having
can
this.
nerf Mothman.
No one fucking told me that there were live events in this battle royale.
Season 2, Mothman gets nerfed.
And Wendigo is literally immortal unless weakness being
All you got to
exploited.
do is get yourself some silver bullets and a flamethrower, mate.
Mm.
I'm not bringing the apocalypse along.
Oh, none of them have prep time, so Mothman has less chance to win. Does Mothman use prep time?
yeah. He spends
he
too much
prepping
time
for?
trying to fly over there, uses all of his flights, so runs like a
Innit?
twat.
Yeah.
Mothman.exe has
I'll
stopped
be there
working.
in a minute. He gets killed in the gas because he can't keep up with the cloud, mate.
Well, that great question has probably given us about 15 to 20 minutes extra of this podcast.
That should have
Yeah.
been the whole pod.
So,
Yeah.
if you want to see another pod episode that is just a more in-depth battle royale discussion, including Jordan, where we actually, lay some proper ground rules, etc., and let us know, because
I'm
that
here
would be
for
quite
it.
fun.
There is
Yeah, I'm
also I've also found a fan fiction called
Oh, hang on.
Cryptid Battle Royale, and it doesn't get sexy, unfortunately.
It's got to somewhere.
It's got
It probably
to.
does.
It has to. It's a fan
Bigfoot's
fiction.
girthy fucking.
Right.
foot.
Just another new quick question. What cryptid couple are we shipping? Who would we like to see together?
Uh,
I mean, Bigfoot and the Yeti, I feel like,
Yeah, that's boring.
Aren't they related
Something.
though, Scott?
Oh,
They're in the
that's
same
Scott,
family.
Scott's been listening to too much country music.
That's it.
Jeez
Are they related? You know
Louise.
what? You might be.
No, I'm not might be, I am. They're at
Are
least
they
cousins.
related?
They're at least cousins.
What about
Wendigo Skinwalker?
yeah, can get on board with that.
Yeah.
What about Megalodon and
Jesus.
Nessie?
Oh,
Megalodon and what?
Loch Ness
Nessie.
Monster?
Oh, Nessie.
What about the Jackalope and Bigfoot?
That's getting absolutely torn up. That would be a
So-
cool episode for us to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think we
I
should
think we'll
actually
do
do.
that.
We'll go into depth. I think what we do, we choose our
Combatant.
cryptid, and we'll come up with a game plan and strategy to win the battle royale.
What we'll
Yeah.
do, we'll come up with our cryptid and then we'll get ChatGPT to decide who wins.
Yes.
Get it to give us the full rundown using our.
That'd be good.
100%. Yeah, that's a really good idea.
I'm all for it.
Love that.
I'll rate
Okay.
it.
Good. Well, thank you for the question. Yeah.
We'll
Give us
insert
your.
off the cuff outro here. Let's go. What we got in the locker? See you later.
That's
Cheers.
it.
Cheers for watching.
That's
Cheers for listening. We'll see you in the
That's
next one.
it.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
That was fun.